all about, Kenny? Watch this. It's so funny. Come here, darling. Come on. Red Rocket. Red Rocket. Red Rocket. Red Rocket. Come on. Carmen, what the hell are you doing? I'm milking the dog. They make dog milk. No, they don't. Yeah, just hold on a minute. The 5th graders showed us how to do it. Red Rocket. Come on, dog. Red Rocket. Off to the movies we shall go, where we learn everything that we know. 'Cause the movies teach us what our parents don't have time to say. And this movie's gonna make our lives complete. 'Cause Terrence and Philip are sweet. Super sweet.
I'm sure many of you who clicked on this video know and have seen something similar to that on your TikTok page. The show that can be seen on the top of the screen is known as South Park. South Park is an adult animated cartoon show that aired on Comedy Central back in 1997. It still airs today and is currently in its 26th season. It's been running for a long time and has even had a movie, many games, and many fans. South Park has been involved in many controversies and has been quite well known for years, but lately, South Park seems to have been rising up in popularity and become more well known. There's no doubt about it that TikTok is one of the biggest reasons South Park has grown. Many people's TikTok page has been invaded with South Park, mine included. I scroll and pretty much every other video is a South Park based video.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad.
Ever since South Park has grown, it's seen nothing but more success and more fans. But with its rise on TikTok comes the quote-unquote TikTokification. What do I exactly mean by TikTokification? We'll talk about certain aspects about South Park and the impact TikTok has had on it and its fan base. If you wish to see a specific chapter and don't care for the others, the description will have timestamps for each chapter. But please watch the whole video. I'd appreciate that. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, okay? Enjoy.
What's funny about having our private lives hacked into?
Especially when they're writing about your boyfriend's addiction to crack.
South Park was always a show that was quite well known and was fairly popular, but ever since there were TikToks showing episodes of South Park, it started to grow more than ever before. Once it started growing, more people would start to make TikToks about South Park, join the fan base, and maybe even create their own South Park OC. Before South Park, people saw TikToks about Family Guy, and that show grew substantially. I know this is about South Park, but just bear with me for a bit. Because of TikTok, Family Guy was ranked number 8 in all-time shows and number 1 in animation at the time. And at the start of 2022, it was in the bottom 60s overall. Shows you how crazy the impact of TikTok was. Well, now in 2023, South Park has mostly taken over TikTok, and Family Guy seems to have dropped down a bit. With South Park's rise, it has grown tremendously. You can see here on the screen that it's rising up and been higher than ever before. No doubt about TikTok's impact. Just look at the placement South Park has in ratings as of the time of me making this video now. Rated 2nd on IMDb for animation, barely losing to Attack on Titan, which is just crazy. Goddamn. Side note, watch AOT. Became the number 1 most animated show on HBO Max and 4th rated show on Ranker. Really shows how much South Park has grown recently. TikTok has no doubt improved its ratings and boosted it, making it grow more, and it seems to be sticking. Not only do I see more fans, but I see more people starting to watch South Park now. No, it's a Family Guy, but I personally find South Park funnier and more enjoyable than Family Guy. And it's got more enjoyable characters that are hilarious and written well. Both shows have, moments that are funny or moments that just don't really hit. It most likely seems like there were some others who thought the same way I did and saw the South Park clips on their TikTok and ended up watching the show and becoming fans, or just becoming fans through said TikTok. At least that's just one of the many reasons I feel like there are more South Park fans, and that there are fans sticking to the show. The show is quite funny, has amazing characters that are each unique and make the show very special and enjoyable. It's got many celebrities involved and has even been involved in many controversies. There are many aspects to South Park that make it enjoyable, and it seems to have garnered many more fans, and I think a decent amount of them are going to be here to stay. But speaking of fans, the next chapter is going to be talking about said fans, new and old. And well, there's a lot to talk about, and I'm sure you all know where this is heading.
There a reason the children with disabilities and Black Child are front and center?
Like the moon.
Oh no, that's just where they always sit, next to our beloved Craig there, who is a homosexual.
Smaller? I said what in the butt. 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 You wanna do it in my butt? In my butt?
The new South Park fans. I know a good amount of you guys want to hear about this. I have lots to say, so let's just immediately jump into this and talk about it. Now, I'm sure most of you guys who are still watching the video have come across a fair amount of South Park TikToks. You've probably seen a video or two talking about the new South Park fans, and people in the comments talking about them. They say things like, oh, these new South Park fans suck, these new fans are so weird, and all these other things. You'll see a fan do some artwork, make a OC, or just state their thoughts about characters, and someone in the comments just starts hating on them and the quote-unquote new South Park fans. Sometimes it can be weird, but sometimes it'll be a nice art style or an anime-esque art style. I don't see why there needs to be hate. Now, I have something to show you. I've shown you guys a few things that these people have said on the screen, but take a look at this video.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus.
Yeah. It's someone's OC, but as you see, they act a lot like Tweak themselves. This isn't the only one. There's quite a few OCs who end up acting just like Tweak. It's pretty cool that they're putting all this work into making one, and it can be really well done, but they could just try to be more unique. I've seen a ton act the same. But even so, fans have had an odd addiction with Tweak, even the old South Park fans. Need I remind some of us of this?
What is your name?
My name's Tweak. Oh my god. And I was just wondering how many times you guys have, killed my friend Kenny.
Well, that was that count. It was in there. I never counted it. But...
Yeah, there have been South Park fans, new and old, that have been quote-unquote weird. And this one has been around for a little while. Do any of you remember an artist by the name of SP_OO? Yeah. They made art of South Park, and they got some weird art. I didn't want to look more in depth and ruin my search history, and that means that's the only pick you guys are getting. But apparently they've made lots of weird artwork, and it just gets pretty weird. But apparently they've made tons of weird artwork, but some are normal. If you want to, you can research it yourself, but be careful. Because keep in mind, they are kids. Honestly, every fan base has weird fans all around, especially My Hero Academia. They're a different breed, bro. I will admit, a certain few of these new South Park fans do act weird, and they do say some pretty weird things, but so have old fans. I will say a decent few of these new fans do and say some crazy things that I've never ever seen in my life before, cause again, they gotta remember that these are literal kids. Now, I came across this account that said some really gross things. As you see, their bio says they're 19. Now, the account could be satire and all jokes, but then again, it also could be real. Even so, it's weird to read what they said regardless. I'll let you make your own judgment, but let's just take a look at what they said.
Oh, hell no!
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn ugly.
Yeah. As you're seeing on your screen, they're rating that. Literal kids. 4th graders. And Ike? A kindergartner. They have said some really gross things that shouldn't be said. Yeah, these fans can get pretty weird. I even heard about a girl who was so obsessed with Randy that they made a whole shrine of him. They went all out and just went crazy with it.
Sometimes he's nutty, sometimes he's
What the
corny. He
f-
can
is
be brown
that?
or green.
Hey, dedication's crazy though. But even with all that, the creators love their fans. I mean, why wouldn't they? But people who state that, oh, those who cosplay, obsess over South Park, do this and that, this artwork, you guys should be made fun of. But the creators love the fans and the fan art and all these things. So making fun of OCs, certain ones might be justifiable. The unique artwork And the fans talking about South Park is something I'm sure they wouldn't do. They love and admire their fans. They've even said that multiple times.
You know, for years now, you've been able to go online and see some things that fans have done on their own. Right. That looks like South Park anime, and it's like, wow, what people can do now to just at home, what they're doing to look like anime, and they do it South Park style. It's pretty cool. If you just type in South Park anime basically on a search engine on video, you know, you can really see some cool stuff now. Yeah, definitely.
And they even had fans make fan art of Tweek and Craig for an episode, and it would be featured in that episode. Whether new or old fans, South Park has had its fair share of weird fans. I say, let each fan enjoy the show in their own way. Of course, if they take it too far and say or do some really weird thing, then by all means, say and do what you wish. I'm not the boss of you anyways. Love the same thing. So just enjoy what you enjoy and be a fan if you wish to be one. Ignore what people say and just do what makes you happy. There'll be ones who are just happy that there are more fans of something they love and enjoy as well. So, to new or old South Park fans, I hope you enjoy the show and ignore the haters. Hopefully, you're enjoying this video. Now let's move on to the next chapter.
Kyle, I'm starting to think that this is a really bad idea.
I'm not Kyle. I'm Butters. I thought you were Kyle.
No, I'm Stan.
You're Stan? Where's Kenny?
Who are you?
I'm Kyle.
Guess who I am, you guys?
The effect. Well, as you've seen, TikTok has made quite an impact and effect on South Park. It's become more well known, and it's rised up. It's gained a larger fan base and tons of people who love the show. I mean, I've known about South Park for years. I've seen a few episodes, played the game back then, but ever since it rose up, I restarted South Park from the first episode and caught up quick. Watched about a season in a day or two. And now I've nearly seen everything, at least the time of me writing this script, which is most likely 2 or 3 weeks before this video is uploaded. I've seen new fans come in obsessed over the characters or how wild the show can get. I've seen new fans come in obsessed over the characters, how wild the show can get, or just talk about the show, or just make edits and have fan art. It's become more well known and it's changed the ratings currently. It's made more fans and has many more news surrounding it. One of the best things is that it doesn't take too long to make a South Park episode. Only about 6 days. There's a little documentary about it, so check it out if you want more information about it. But since it doesn't take too long, they can make episodes about current things. In the current season that's airing right now, season 26 has had an episode about TikTok, ChatGPT, and much more. All things that are quite recent right now. And with the rise of South Park, I wouldn't be surprised if we see an episode about current things trending or something that even happens on TikTok. Assuming something crazy happens on TikTok. Either way, we can see current things or just some funny crazy stuff. South Park keeps growing and has a growing fan base that just seems to love the show. The way I see it, South Park will keep growing for now. Maybe in a few months it might drop down, but it'll always have a bunch of fans after what has happened. It always had a lot, but now it's got more. Some will stay, some might leave. It grew and has love and hate everywhere. Some love it, some hate it, and some find it offensive. No matter what, it has grown and become more popular. There'll be those who admire it and those who don't. South Park has been involved in its own fair share of controversies, so it has been quite a topic to talk about for quite some time. Fans have loved the show for ages, but now it's grown unlike ever before thanks to TikTok. And it's seen the best ratings and rise it has ever seen in its lifetime. There's no doubt about it that TikTok has helped South Park become more well known and rise up to a degree never before seen. I now hear about South Park in my day-to-day life when I'm just chilling outside more than ever before. Whether it's on someone's TikTok feed or them talking about it, it is more frequent than ever before. South Park has risen up and become more mainstream. It's become one of the highest rated animated shows currently, and it's gained a larger fan base. So, to the new and the old fans, I hope you guys are enjoying the growth of South Park and just enjoying it and not letting its hype and growth get to you. Just let fans and yourself enjoy what they want to enjoy and just be happy that it's becoming larger.
Shelly, you take care of Grandpa.
Okay.
No, don't shoot Grandpa. Just literally take care of him.
So South Park has grown and become more mainstream. TikTok has made it more well known and given it a rise unlike ever before. We've got new fans, weird and normal, controversies, new and old. It'll keep rising up for now, and I don't see TikToks about it stopping anytime soon. At least not for another few weeks, maybe months, but we'll see what happens. TikTok is surprising, and anything can happen. We had Family Guy for a few months, and now it's South Park. Who knows what'll happen next? Well, we'll see what happens next, but for now, let's just enjoy whatever it is. I've seen lots of people hopping on the trend of South Park and making TikToks and videos about it because it'll get them views or it's just what's in right now. Well, South Park has grown because of TikTok and it isn't stopping. We will see what happens later on, but for now, I just see it keep growing. If things happen, maybe I'll make an update to this video and have a sequel about it. Who knows? Anyways, to those of you still watching, I really do hope you guys like this video. I worked pretty hard on it, so please leave a like, subscribe, and comment about either future video ideas or about South Park. I respond to most of you guys, so don't be afraid. I have some other future video ideas planned that could be pretty entertaining and you might like it. And I'm pretty close to 100 subscribers right now. Just a few more. I think like, what, 12, 11? At least where I'm recording these vocals. So please, sub up, because I've got something big planned for that big 100. Hopefully the video was enjoyable, so please like and subscribe. Please do it. Otherwise,
I'll make you eat your parents.
So, thanks for watching, and enjoy your day, evening, or night, whatever it may be for you. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and stay comfy. I'll see you whenever I see you.
Everything worked out. What a happy end. Americans and Canadians are friends again. So let's all join hands and now go play some down.
Don't you know our little life?